guys, Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Welcome back to another video. So today I am starting a new mini series called Small Gift Saturday, and over the next few months I am going to show you how to make packaging or how to make small gifts that you can give to a neighbor, your postal worker, your doctor, teachers, etc. Inexpensive, and we're going to make some packaging and again make some gifts using Stampin' Up! Product. Today I'm going to be using the Merry Little Labels bundle. I'm going to be using this Eat, Drink, and Be Merry with the coordinating punch. So the inspiration for today's gift is this box. I love flavored coffee, and I just don't like having to purchase an entire box to try out something new. Now luckily we bought this one and I loved it. I figured I would because I love caramel. But at Keurig you can get these sampler packs, and this has 5 K-cups. By the way, this Green Mountain Southern Pecan is delicious. So I was inspired by this box. The problem with this box is it's basically almost 12 inches long. So we would need like a 14-inch piece of paper, and we just don't have that. So I'm going to show you how to make this box. And this box opens and you have 4. Let me get my finger around it. This was a prototype, so we're going to do it a little differently. But it houses 4 K-cups. So let me show you what we're going to do to make it. So you're going to need a piece of the Be Merry Designer Series paper, and I'll show you how to cut it down. Now don't forget, you don't have to write down any of this. It'll be over on the coordinating blog post. And then we also need a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. Now, the Cherry Cobbler 24 pack is available. There is a black pack that's available. I think you can get Whisper White available. And then there are there's a pack for each of our color families. And then in the holiday catalog, there is one that has Old Olive and Craft to match that Merry Little Christmas paper. So we're going to start by cutting our cardstock. Where did I put my dimensions? So I'm going to cut this at 5 7/16 by 11 3/16. So 5/16 is just that little line right before the 5.5 inch mark. The tiny little line right before 5.5. Blade. Oh no, where'd my blade go? And then I'm going to open my arm extension, and the 11 3/16, the 3/16 mark is right before the 1/4 mark. That's our body. The base, we're going to score it at 1 3/4 on all 4 sides. And burnish with my bone folder. It's not such a big deal on the cardstock because it's all one color. So I'm going to bring in a pair of scissors, and I am going to cut up to this score line. And then I'm going to miter. Everybody calls it mitering, but you're basically just cutting off about that much. You're like basically removing the corners. Again, I'm going to cut it to the score line. Okay, now I'm going to add adhesive. So I'm going to add adhesive on the 4 mitered tabs. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold these back, and I'm going to use tear and tape. You'll want to either use tear and tape, fast fuse, something that's going to be a really strong adhesive. You could probably also get away with using a ATG tape gun if you have the one that's meant for framing, not the craft one. I know a lot of people bought those a few years back. I'm going to burnish the adhesive. So I'm going to start by removing the adhesive. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the corners. Do the same thing on this side. Then I'm going to run my bone folder on the inside to make sure it's secured. So let me show you one more time. And line in the corners just like that. So here we have the bottom of our box. Let's work on the top. Now I have this piece of the Be Merry Designer Series paper. I'm going to cut this at 4 inches wide. By 9 3/4 inches long. And we're going to score this at 1 on all 4 sides. Because I want a 1-inch lip. So I'm going to burnish on the folds. You can use your bone folder. You don't really need it with the Designer Series paper because it's not nearly as thick as the cardstock. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut up. I'm going to do it on the white side so I can see. I'm going to cut up. You don't really have to miter these edges. You can if you want to, but not necessary. I'm going to add adhesive, again, the same way I did the last time. See these 4 little squares? You know what? Yeah, I'm just going to miter these just for safety, just in case. In case everything goes awry. Again, this is new to me. I've made a couple of prototypes, which is completely not like me, but I wanted to make sure I got this exactly right for you guys. The same thing, we're going to bring this in, line it up on the corner, bring this in, line it up on the corner. And if the package gods are smiling on me, this should fit our box perfectly. Yay! So just like that. Now, you could add, I've got so much stuff right here. You could add ribbon. You could add one of our cute little mini gift bows. I think that's what I want to do. I have this scrap piece of Whisper White. Let me bring in our stamp. Like I said, I think I'm going to do the Eat, Drink, and Be Merry since this has Keurig in it, but you can put whatever you want in it. And then you can even stamp the to and from on the back. I can't believe I just showed you guys how to make a box. Who am I? Who am I? I don't even know who I am anymore. These are going to be neighbor gifts from my neighbors. I bought a huge, or actually for Christmas last year, I got like a huge 40 box. So. And again, you can get the huge boxes at Costco. They start putting them on sale in the next couple of weeks. So I'm just going to line this up. Let's cut down a piece of cherry cobbler to 2 by 3. So I'm going to cut this down to 2 inches. Cut, not score. And then we'll use our scallop. So I cut this down to 2 3/4, and I'm going to round the edges with my corner rounder. I'm going to use the 1/2 inch side. So it's going to adhere just like that. I'm going to use snail. So once you get it started, you just peel this backer off. And you can adhere your little bow. right there. So there you go. What do you think? Let me zoom you in a little bit. I think this is really cute. And again, it opens up to reveal our K-Cups. And I wonder if you could even fit like a row of candles. I don't like to give candles anymore because I know a lot of people have moved to flameless fragrance. But I love giving coffee. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this new kind of video for me. I will definitely be bringing you more. Again, head over to the blog for the coordinating blog post that will have all the dimensions. I don't know that I guess I'll have a recipe that you can print. That's just easier for me to do it that way. So yeah, thanks so much for joining me, guys. I will see you real soon. Bye for now.